people on the TG Saloon channel. This is Rapid Epsilon with a new show that we're doing called Speedrun Sundays. As the name implies, this will be a weekly stream that I will be doing myself along with others, hopefully, where different things such as races and just all-out speed gaming will happen. Not trademark, because there's actually a group called Speed Gaming, so yeah. But anyhow, with that, today is going to be kind of the opening to it, so if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask in the chat. I don't bite. I'll answer as soon as I see it. I do want to mention it might become a thing that I have to put on the stream from time to time, but doing speedruns sometimes can require a little more attention paying to the game as opposed to the chats, so bear in mind messages might be a little delayed on replies. As the title says up above, I will be doing a race with Shawnee7188 here in just a little bit. He's wrapping up a few things on their end, and then we're gonna hop in and do a race or two or maybe more. But I might do just a quick little warm-up one while we are waiting. Let's see here. Don't mind me as I'm just getting a few things set up and going. As you know, of course, I don't have all of this prepped and ready to go. All right. And like all horrible streamers, I forgot how the bot stuff is set up. Awesome. And also, I just started my timer and didn't even realize it. But yeah. So on that note, I'm going to be practicing some any arms one player GP for a tournament that actually both me and Shawnee are going to be, well, not a tournament, a marathon that me and Shawnee are both going to be a part of, called Speedy Fists. It is a fighting game marathon. Definitely something good to check out there, and I'm gonna see if I've actually got the link to the channel handy here. Yep. And I'm going to actually make a command for that. I won't be able to see chat directly while I'm doing this, so please bear with me there. So while we're doing that, anyone in chat, how's it going? Is there anything you want to chat about before we get into this? It can literally be anything. If you don't have anything, don't feel like you have to come up with something either. Just trying to fill the dead. The dead. Alright. And now, put in there into any of the chat exclamation SF. It will give you the link to the Twitch channel where the Speedy Fist Marathon will be taking place, so definitely go check that out. And I'm going to do a quick little run here while we are waiting. Now, for those that don't know how the time sets up, it actually starts on the A press when you hit OK and ends on the A press when you hit OK after defeating Max Brass or Headlock, depending on which difficulty you're on. So let's see what I can do. And I'm wanting to say these splits are actually splits from a default arms. So it'll be interesting to see how big of a change there is. I believe they were both easy, but I, for some reason, lost my easy any. So, yeah. And for those wondering, I am kind of super cheesing the AI here. Like, this is honestly one of the easy things to kind of cheese, because the AI doesn't know what to do with the whole freeze. And it makes it super easy to do what I just did there. And I forgot that I split for the rounds. For those that split during the rounds, I usually recommend doing it on the OK just so that each round's consistent. But to be fair, as long as you have a timer, you don't have to have a set thing for any part of it. That wasn't good. That's really not good. That was super strange. That Min went good until it went bad. And for those that wonder, I'm actually going to be aiming more towards utilizing Masango. However, we do have a donation incentive for it in terms of picking the character. So yeah, it's very possible that I'm going to have to go against Masango. And I don't know if it actually manipulates it or not, but whoops. But you usually want to try to release the control stick whenever you do a throw for hoops. There's some good time save. Would have been better had I been far better practiced. Just gonna say that. Now for the worst AI to go against. Because she loves to block. Like, the Lola AI is probably my least favorite. Because Lola loves to block. Now I should have a decent round 2 set up here. I might have popped that a little too early, yeah. What I was afraid of. I'm still regaining my time for some of this because I have not touched arms in a while. Still pretty decent ahead. I'm not gonna PB by no means, because my PB at the moment is actually I'm wanting to say it's like a 10:30. However, it's been a while since I've hit that, so yeah. And everyone hates Kid Cobra for his stage. I say, bring it on. Like, I would rather deal with Kid than I would Lola. There we go. That's my rhythm. That's what I'm talking about. And I forgot to split on that one. Now, V-Ball. There's actually a really good reason why I did what I did there. And it's because these arms actually go somewhat quicker. Come on, Helix, quit. And there we go. Yeah, broke even. I should have saw that coming. Actually lost time. Interesting. Oops, that was a mistake. Ooh, not good. Yeah, I made a mistake. So that was a mistake. And that should, I let her get a little bit of a distance. That should have been an 87. That was my fault. Ironically though, I only lost like 4 seconds on that split. So that tells me that I probably had a Lola on my defaults. So and hey, thanks for the follow. Super Shyhorn, I think. The bot's not actually updated yet to decide to say it, so appreciate that bot. But I do appreciate the follow. And I do want to mention Speedrun Sunday is just one of the many things we wind up doing. So definitely I would keep an eye on that. This channel is not just me. Super Shy Bro, my bad. On that, I will admit that I messed that up horribly. But yeah, we've done stuff like, for instance, tomorrow night will be what we call MMO Mondays, where me and my usual co-host Peacemaker2448 continue our playthrough of KWOTOR, or Star Wars: The Old Republic, if you're not familiar with the acronym there. But yeah, we've got that. We've got, I think at the moment, Peace is doing a Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Star, and we're also going to be having a Spider-Man stream this Friday. The Spider-Man 2018 game, aka the one that comes out Friday. I do recommend, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and be sure to check out the Discord link by typing !Discord or !Social, because we have quite a bit of stuff there, as well as weekly schedule updates, so I figure I'll do the plug there while I'm at it. Whoops. And that should have probably been an 11:34, so I think that was on par with the splits that I had. To be fair, a minute off of PB when I haven't touched this game since, wow, since Project Fundraising. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, Project Fundraising back August, I think? No, back July. Holy crap. So I haven't touched this game in about 2 months. Huh. Yeah, I'll gladly take that. But I do believe Shawnee should be getting close to being ready, so I'll probably just sit here and hang out for a little bit while we're waiting. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set up a few things here. Hope that was right. All right.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
What's SRL?
Ah, okay. Well,
Yeah. First off, I am very techy. Is that kind of chat room thing or whatever?
yeah, it's the IRC Speedruns Live.
Okay.
If you haven't used it before, we don't have to. Because I know when me and Malieve tried to do something a while back, yeah, it acted funny with live splitting. I've not tested it since, kind of deal, so. And it was one of those weird things that I have only ever seen it happen to us. I've never seen it with any other race happen. And I'm like,
Well, you don't want to experiment stuff with me because things tend to explode.
That works for me. We just won't set that one up then.
So, okay, I have one quick question for you.
All right.
Things tested here. What are the bid war thing?
It's just the character selection.
I know which characters.
I went ahead and put them all in.
All right. Because I have yet to get the ice punch with all of them. I'm missing 3. Should take off my watch actually. Or actually go to the Grand Prix.
Then I might need to get them up and us maybe adjust that accordingly then.
Yeah, because is this still delayed? Yes, this is delayed. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, because okay, set up.
Yeah, because
we bought Monster Hunter between me and my wife, and oh look, that Twitch crashed. That's nice. There we go.
Oh, that's always wonderful.
I've played Monster Hunter since Thursday for about 28 hours now.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm perfectly trained up for ARMS.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the only run that I've done since apparently July, I didn't realize it had been that long, was literally just before you hopped in.
That's good. Last time I did a race, I actually dropped the Joy-Con and hit the monitor, and it left a small scar.
Ooh.
Yeah, again, things tend to go splody with me. Can I please just...
Well, to be fair...
Is your Twitch name Rampant Epsilon too?
Actually, the one I stream under is TG Sloan. I used to stream under that one, but I've kind of just turned that one into my... I watch other streams kind of deal. One of those. Effectively, TG Saloon is the one that me and a friend both use, so it's easier for us to just funnel everything through one, as opposed to trying to have 3 or 4 at the same time.
Alright. Okay, things set up and... Today's just been a busy day by playing nothing but Monster Hunter, so... Such a good game. I love it. It's been a long time since both of us have played. Where? Oh, they're ARMS. There you go. And then I have to practice up Grand Battle as well, because I got a second game into the Speedy Fist as well.
Yeah, I thought I'd noticed that you had another one in there too.
Yeah. Are you aware of Custom Robo on the GameCube?
I don't think I am, actually.
Most people aren't, don't worry. Go ahead, that and that. Remove the test bandwidth thing now. Gonna be working, I guess. There we go. So basically, I got both Custom Robo and obviously ARMS in the run. One race with you and one solo. And I am the world record holder in Custom Robo in every category. So it's there we go. That's updated. Just pop out chat. And hopefully the internet wants to behave today. I'm streaming at a lower thing.
I completely can understand on that.
Yeah, God.
I've had times where the internet decides it wants to just say no.
Yeah, it was sporadic every now and then. Then we called and we got things set up. They figured it was oversaturation of the network and stuff like that, and people moving it out, and too many people on one box thing or whatever they phrase it as. And it went from like I have 180 download speed and I had 1.6 upload. So I'm like, well, something's wrong here.
Yeah,
And it took about 4 months to figure out. So I'm still sporadic when I stream, and I'm still a little bit nervous when I stream because it just crashes. All right, everything's set up here. So what are the characters? And I can tell you if I have the right arms for him or not.
Well, if you said you don't have the ice arms for 3 of them, it might be easier if you just let me know which ones you don't have. The Chillas and Megaton.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't need the Megaton because that's obviously just the final hit for the most part, or I just need a big punchy thing to go through certain ones.
Yeah, Megaton can actually be replaced with the Megawatt also.
Yeah. And the only one who doesn't have both, or sorry, 2 of them that don't have both is for the Megawatt and Megaton is Springman and Ninjara.
But you've at least got one for each of them.
No, those are the 2 who don't have either.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I played this. I played it for a while, and then I got busy, and I started focusing on custom Robo for 23 months. So, so yeah, I unlike Maleev, how to pronounce that?
Yeah,
always horrible. Okay, yeah, Maleev, and like I have currently 131 coins on my file. So, but everyone else, okay, the only people who don't have the Chilla is Ribbon Girl and Min Min and Lollipop. Everyone else has the Chilla. Everything else I can work with, basically.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I wish Helix was on that list because I hate using him. Unfortunately, he has both.
Yeah.
And a Megawatt as well.
Yeah, that seemed to happen to me, like, before the DLC fighters started coming in. I think Helix was one of the first ones that I had everything, and it's like, I barely play him. Game, quit.
Yeah. Please stop, game. We don't care. He still has his default arms on. I had never touched him. So...
I have simply for the fact that I have done all characters runs before, and
according to Believe, no one likes using Helix for speed runs. I think Helix is anyone's top choice.
A lot of it with me is just his movement.
Yeah.
Like if his movement was better, I'd use him. Because I kind of like the whole you can essentially be a tower.
Oh, I versed a couple of people when I was playing with Maleev last time who used Helix, and they just wasted me. And again, I'm a max brass user, so, you know, whatever.
I've noticed it seems like brass tends to be one of the more commonly used ones.
I just, like, you do a charge up or whatever, and you get brief super armor. And to me, he's not as slow as Master Mummy. He could be exactly the same, but is this maybe a placebo effect? But
I want to say everyone that I've heard that has played him both competitive and speedrun since, it's always been a case of they like him because he's similar to Springman, but he's also got the power that you see in like Mummy and stuff like that too. So it's like, yeah, I can kind of see that.
It's 80% any arms race, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And
Okay.
one of them that everyone seems to hate, except for me, fighting in Grand Prix, is Kid because of the stage.
I don't mind Kid Cobra because I'll just go straight up. I'll throw him down, and then I'll sit on the little thing. And I'll just beat the crap out of him until he's down. And the second round, I'll do the exact same thing. The second
Yeah,
you
I
get him
mean,
off that platform and all the way across the stage, no problems. He
well,
stays on that platform, the worst.
I
So,
don't even have to pull that off. If you've got
oh
the
really? Aren't
Chilla
you
and
lucky?
if you've got the Chilla and you can time it quick enough and know the right timing for it, you can hit him with 2 Chillas and knock him off the platform too. And then it's just lay into him from there.
Well,
It's one of those. I kind of hope that we wind up, well, that I at least wind up having him because
I should add you to the Switch because I don't think I have you as a friend.
see, I think we actually, yeah, I think everyone's friend codes has been posted in the
I don't
channel
know
for
if I
that.
posted mine.
I don't think you have.
No. Oh, give me a sec. I'll send yours. I'll post that after. Or I'll send an invite to you. Do I have to exit arms to send it, or?
You don't have to exit it, but you do have to pull up the home screen, so that would mean that you would also be showing off everything else too.
Yeah, just give me a sec. Just gonna turn off Elgato
Which,
so I can type in your friend code without broadcasting it to the internet.
to be fair, I don't care if you do or not,
I do.
because there's
Basic.
actually a command for both mine and Pieces in our chat, so.
I know, but it's still the principle that matter.
It's one of those, I know I'm the same way, I won't do that, but yeah, that's one of those I figured I'd let you know. If you do, it's fine.
There you go.
Because literally anyone can come into our chat and just type exclamation FC and have it.
I still have to set up bots and stuff in my Switch or my Twitch. Too many things that rhyme. So I assume you do not use motion controls.
No. I actually use a Pro controller, so.
Yeah, I'm going to be swinging my fist while doing this. So, 'cause I have actually trained a little bit in boxing, and that's why I picked up arms initially. And Malif knew about this. When the game first came out, I picked it up on launch day, and then the EB Games that was next or is closest to me was having a Nintendo held tournament for anyone who would win it would get a free digital copy of Arms.
Ah.
So I went home, practiced for 8 hours, went back, won the tournament, and got a second copy for my friend. I was like, "Thank you, Delphi." So I actually have a tournament winner of Arms, and I won a free copy of the game for my friend. So it's like, yeah,
That's awesome right there.
I will help you on Monster Hunter later, Delphi. I've between Arms and Celeste, and now Custom Robo Grand Battle, and playing Monster Hunter for 28 hours in a row, basically, I have lost time. I'll help you on Hellblade soon. So so the other question I have before we start the race, when you mash with the A and start button, right?
Typically what I do, now it can be done different ways, but what I've seen to be probably the quickest for mashing is the character intro part of it. You want to mash start because it'll speed through all of that.
So that's initially when you start the run, right?
Right.
Okay.
You technically can, with the little dialogue that Biff has before each match, you can technically mash start through it too, but I think the start prompt actually takes a little longer, so I usually just mash A.
Okay.
I'm wanting to say that one breaks about even, but that first one you definitely want to mash start, because that will get you going through it quicker.
Okay.
Plus, I guess.
Yeah, because the thing is, when I use motion controls, I do the thumbs up, whatever. So you'll hear me huff and puff after about 30 minutes of this. Actually, I won't. I'm actually in decent shape, but So the thing is, I normally mash L and R. And what I found out about that, and that's actually a really annoying thing, is if you switch between the A button and the R button, they cancel each other out. Because you're switching
Really?
between two control schemes and the game has to catch up. And it eats
Oh,
inputs.
yeah.
Because you're going from basically, because at any point in time, I can lay my hands straight down and just basically use motion control, but have them flat. But when I'm mashing through cutscenes, when I first started running ARMS, I was mashing A and R, and then pushing start would have prompted up, and it kept eating my inputs. I'm like, there has to be a faster way for this. That's why I keep asking the confirmation of like, what do you guys do? Because I might have to go essentially controller for the mashing, and then when it comes to the fight, I'll go to the thumbs up position. Because I've never learned the controls for the actual control of ARMS. Because
I know when I first was doing it, I was kind of playing around with the motion control part, but I can't remember if that was before or after I started doing the mashing. You might be able to, if you just focused solely on R, be able to do it that way. I'm not 100% on that though.
Yeah, because like I like Max Press has grabbed me. I like being able to curve my punches. And thank you, Max Press, for demonstrating why
you do get far better movement in terms of curving the punches uh with having the motion controls. I saw that too. You can somewhat pull it off with the controller, but it's not as fluid.
Yeah, because like you're oh, you actually hit me with the special.
Let me guess.
Just Max Press. Well,
let me guess. Ribbon Girl's not on one, like I thought.
which for what do you mean for one?
I was doing a quick versus match while you were.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of those, she was doing all kinds of jukes, and it's like, yeah, I screwed that up, didn't I?
See, I've always loved like ARMS just because it feels good to play. Like there's not many other fighters like it and whatnot. But like after like, because like I played for, I play occasionally now, but I used to have 5 kilogram weights on each of my wrists, and then I'd do like 3 or 4 Grand Prix.
Oh wow!
So I used to do the same thing with Punch Out for the Wii, but that one was a little bit different with the whatever nunchuck and Wiimote. So it was like I always have like really good arm strength. So when this game came out, I'm like, ooh, ankle weights can come back and put on my wrist again. But I haven't done that in a couple months now. Ooh, I just gotta stretch. I think that's all the information I have to ask.
All right. Well then.
So yeah, what characters are the donation incentive ones?
Well, like I said, originally I was gonna have all of them in there, but since you don't have the chillos for all of them, I'm probably gonna mention that and let him take them off of them there, because with me, I literally have all the arms for all the characters. So
yeah, I have a lot of white spaces. Like Ninjara is like probably just at 50% arms, and everyone else is pretty good except for I think Dr. Coyle and Masango. Everyone else has majority of stuff.
which that makes sense, because Coil and Masango were kind of the last of the characters, so of course they're going to be the ones that are not going to be all the way up to par. It took me forever to get theirs Because for some reason, when you start having less characters, you would think it would be easier to get them all. It's not.
No, Min Min is testament to that. She decided to get most of them. She's only missing 14, and I've never used her once. That's all been like the game's like, oh, Min Min should have this. I'm like, no, stop giving her stuff. It's like, Min Min should have that. I'm like, no, please stop.
Yeah, it's one of those. When I was playing it far more serious, Ninjara was kind of my go-to, and trying to get all of his arms was a task and a half. I by the time I finished his, I almost had Dr. Coils maxed out. And bear in mind, I had been working on his from the start of the game.
Yeah, like my main person I used to use was Master Mummy and Twintel. It was like I used Twintel in the tournament, and Master Mummy fits my style of super armor, walk forward, and beat the crap out of people in front of you. That's the way I play video games. I love tanks. So, and plus you can heal if you guard. It's really nice. For whatever reason, Min Min has more arms than Master Mummy and Twintel together, or not together, but more than both of them, and it's really annoying.
I don't doubt it one bit.
So like, thanks game. I hate Min Min. I don't like using her at all. I don't like that kick because it delays my movement from what I want to do. So
I think there's been a lot of debate, but I don't think anyone's ever actually full-on tested it. But I honestly think Min Min, with the way the left arm charges, could potentially be a dangerous threat to just about anything on the leaderboard. Because being able to keep Chilla charged and just lay into your opponent like that would be good if you can maintain that and not get out of rhythm.
Does the kick what was it called? Does the kick this is something I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say. So it preserves the charge of the left arm only?
The way Min Min's set up, when you hold the charge for long enough, she'll hold the left arm in a full charge, and it'll only break if she gets like electrocuted or frozen or knocked down.
That's really weird.
Yeah, she's the only character like that, and that's one of those that if someone could play her good enough, I have a funny feeling that could probably make a big difference.
Like easy sub 10 every time kind of thing, if you get everything right?
I don't know about sub 10, but at least easy sub 11 every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I thought my run was pretty decent. Then looking at the leaderboard, I'm like on the half mark, so maybe not. But I got like 1136 overall or something.
To be fair, that's not bad at all. My D-Rust one I did right before you hopped in was 1134.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know, like with most games I speedrun, I don't know the strats. Minus, custom robo, but that's debatable still. Yeah, because is there, okay, another question I have, is there any alternative to other than those two arms for the any percent arms, ironically? Like, other than the megawatt, megaton, and the Chilla, is there anything worthwhile using as a substitute? Like, can you use the Whammer or whatever? I think it's called.
The Whammer, not so much because of the fact of how slow it is on the wind-up. It's one of those, that's kind of the issue there. When you start getting into the bigger arms, it kind of poses a little bit of an issue there. I'm wanting to say the Sparky does pretty similar in terms of the Chilla, but I'm wanting to say from everything we've found that the Chilla is the quick arm kind of deal.
Oh, the other thing that Maliv was talking about was just like a grabbing style of doing the speedrun, where you do Sparky, then grab, Sparky, then grab, Sparky, then grab. I assume that's slower overall based on who's doing the grab, because some grabs go on a little bit longer.
I'm wanting to say that kind of does fall back into that, because I know originally everyone thought that Master Mummy grabs were the way to go.
Yeah, because it's 5 and you win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then all of a sudden when I was watching Malee's run on the leaderboard, it's like, oh look, it's like, you know, chilla, 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 megaton, done. I'm like, okay, that was 9 seconds, all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
my wife is playing Monster Hunter now.
And what's bad is, yeah, Malie makes that look so much easier than it can be.
Haven't versed Maleev a couple times on this like a couple stream battles and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I'll jump in the room and I must get some coins. I got wasted.
Yeah.
Like, I'm probably good to deal with the normal people, but the thing is, this game's been out long enough that there is no more normal people online. It's only the people who really love to play this game. And I am that bottom tier.
I know the feeling. I definitely know the feeling there. Like, okay, every time I've tried to go anywhere in ranked, it usually results in I might get a win and then continuously get knocked right back down.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I know how that feeling is. It's one of those. At this point, yeah, that's kind of where it's sitting. It's either you've played it from launch and you are just dedicated to it, or yeah, just don't play online kind of deal.
Yeah, because like my most used arms for version 2, like when Max Brass came out, that's when I was initially playing the most. That's before badges and other things that came out. And it's like, oh, it's a guy who's using the left and right nade, and I was using Max Brass. I liked him a lot. I already had one ranked match. I had 20 matches for play with friends and 53 party matches. So I was just playing online. My accuracy, my highest accuracy for the nade on the left arm was 38% and 40 for the right arm. But I barely lost because I used the explosions to my advantage. And I never actually hurt people via punches. I just like trapped them in corners. And that was the thing. I preferred that over, actually accurately throwing a punch. And since all the updates, they've changed a little bit how accuracy works, and I can't do the same thing anymore. So I'm kind of blah on that.
Yeah, all the updates have just kind of made all kinds of fun.
Yeah. Do you want to start Grand Prix then? Or do you want to verse each other first?
Whichever. I mean, we can do Grand Prix or verse. It don't make too big of a difference to me on that.
Why don't we need a 3-digit code? I'll make a lobby.
Yeah, I've not understood that either.
You should be able to join my lobby via the friend thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It kind of shows a password in the corner. I should put my timer over that. 456 for the record if you need it.
Yeah, I happen to see it on stream there.
Yeah.
I just get to thinking, I don't know if it shows it on my side too. Yep, it does.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, then let me just do.
Set arms.
Whoopsies. That's too big.
The cracker thing is annoying. I hate that weapon so much. That just wrecks me when I play Max Press. I can't move fast enough to dodge it.
Aha. I have a thing to cover it.
Yeah, I probably should do the same thing anyway. If not, I can always boot someone. There you go. I'll put the speedrun timer over it. Black bar, black background, flawless. No one can see any different. It doesn't show. Well, I guess if you have my stream over, you can see what I just did, but it doesn't show what character you use until you fight in this, right?
Right.
All right.
Trying to think of what other. Of course, I have not actually done anything outside of speedruns in a while, so I have a funny feeling it don't matter what I'm gonna pick, it's gonna literally blow up in my face.
See if I can still walk the walk. Oh, Twitch is still holding out, so that's good. Cause yeah, I also got in the Cal Fire or California Wildfire Relief Marathon going on at the end of the month.
Ah.
I got Celeste in that because of all games I speedrun, I also run Celeste. And oh, that's going to be I'm racing against two other people who are a lot better than I am.
A lot of it boils down to just have fun, though.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm not going in for the trying to win. It'd be nice to win, but at the same time, it's not it doesn't show. Okay.
I always kind of just wing it.
Oh, good, that stampy thing. A little bit of lag there.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't trying to be on my side too. I should have saw that coming.
Yeah, there you go. See, those are the explosions I love cornering people with.
Wow.
How is that missing you so much? What was that nonsense? I gotta save that one.
I think what happened was the way the game does delays on first hits like that, it threw me off, and I just completely blew it. Because once that nade came in, my arms were not quick enough to try to do anything.
I hate that stamp thing so much.
I don't know why I got the second one. I did not mean to do that. I meant to get the freaking umbrella. Whew.
Oh yeah, that lagged like hell. All of a sudden, then all of a sudden, I just got punched in the face. Well, I just should have saw
That was lag. Because if that wasn't lag, you would have broke that grab.
Oh, you don't know how well I can play, thank you.
No, that was one of those, the arm went straight through the grab.
Oh, I see.
That had to be lag. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep, that's how I like using Max.
Ah!
So caught you on the tail end of it. Yeah, there you go. I don't know, I just love the grenade ones because they don't auto correct a little bit. They're actually where I throw them.
Right. Right. Why did I think that was gonna work?
Oh, that umbrella.
Okay, that wasn't what I intended, but okay. I'll take it.
There you go. Yep. It's like I saw it through the throw. I threw the punch basically at the same time. It's like, oh, good.
Yep.
Oh, I was blind when I threw that punch. I just threw one right, one left, and hope one hit. Oh, Max Brass, you're nothing but charisma in a nutshell.
Yeah, so, that wasn't the arms I was supposed to have. It's funny how I can do one match and be like, yeah, that was not that. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to warm up a little bit before doing the Grand Prix, because let's face it, I'm going to get break the targets during this run. I was like, hey, Mike.
Oh, you're not alone.
Yeah.
If I don't this run, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, I wish there was a way I had to turn off which mini games came up.
I wish there was a way to do that because
Make things consistent.
Yeah, but no, RNG at its finest, and it always loves to screw me in the worst possible way.
Shoutouts to Min Min. Shoutouts to Min Min in volleyball's the worst. I came across that a couple of times. Holy crap, you can't get by her.
That, yes, and as stupid as it is, Chilla works for every AI except for Lola.
Yep, I found that one out as well.
It's gotten to the point where if I get to Lola, that's a reset. Just because I cannot figure out how I can keep her from blocking constantly without just dropping down to grab only. I mean,
yeah,
it's one of those. That one's just completely got me there because it's like I don't get it.
It's a thing. Like, what else can you say about it?
That's also one of the reasons why, in terms of races that I have the option for, I'm picking Masango because, yeah, he's another one that can be that way. I've had good times and I've had bad times with him. He's not as bad as Lola. Like, Lola and Skill Shot, it's just no. That's the two that I'm like, yep, run dead.
Oh, how about this? Since we don't know our donation incentive fighters, just click random until you have a character which, well, I guess you have all the arms. It works for you. I was gonna say for me, I'll keep clicking to make sure I don't have one of the characters that doesn't have the missing arms.
Yeah, I'll have to set mine up to where they've all got the proper arms.
Oh no, you can just whichever one it just picks. Like if I click it says Najara, then just go to Najara and then change his arms if you want.
I kind of want to change it anyhow because the simple fact of at some point I'm probably going to do something stupid like do another all characters run. Might as well have it set up.
I'll eventually attempt one of those. I should attempt one of those soon because you get a lot of freaking coins doing that. And that give me good practice in the game, whatnot. But the thing is, I don't have I can probably easily do Helix because I have all the damn arms I need for that. But then, other characters I don't.
It's one of those in terms of that. Let's see. Well, that kind of throws it out on that too. I was gonna say if you had all the arms you needed for the DLC ones, I'd probably just focus on that. But seeing as how you don't have Chilla for Lola, that kind of throws that one out too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, you could do default arm runs for a little while too.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone at least has those. The hell's a biffer? Oh, that's the thing you keep stamping me with. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'll be right back in about a minute.
All right. That'll give me time to get all this set up. And hmm. Hmm. I feel like I probably shouldn't do this. Like, like, I really don't feel like this character should be the one I do this on. Because if I recall correctly, Mechanic has always kind of been the character that I tend to do good with easy on, for some reason. And don't mind me as I'm just checking Discord for everything. Oh god. Hmm.
There we go. A speedrun. Get rid of a drink and you get a drink at the same time.
Of course.
I am good to go whenever now.
Alright. Don't mind me, I was just watching a clip in a Discord that I'm a part of, and it's like, okay. One of those
Apparently I am
time.
going Twintel, or into the randomizer.
How comfortable do you feel with Twintel?
I won a tournament with her.
I mean, in the speedrun sense.
Movement wise, it's all going to be the same kind of L hop towards them as far as I can tell. Charge up the Chilla, punch them, keep doing that. Then big one. Her other movement, probably better to close down on people.
Well, the big reason I'm asking is because apparently Random decided I needed to play as Mechanica, and if I recall correctly, in the all characters runs I've done, Mechanica's kind of been the best out of all my splits for some stupid reason.
I'm competent. I'm competent enough with Twintel. So I'm gonna change her to pink though.
It's one of those, yeah, for some weird reason, the game decides that it just likes doing its own thing.
Yeah, no, I have no problem going against. Let's say this is optimal for the choices that we get. It's all going to be for fun anyway, right? So
true. Well,
all right,
I am
finger on the button. Is it when you hit one?
When you hit the OK after one.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm on the right screen now. So whenever you want.
It's one of those. I did it that way. That way, if you screw up and realize that you hit the wrong difficulty, you can catch it.
Thanks, Delphi.
But we'll go ahead and kick it off in 3, 2, 1, go. I about hit B instead of A, and that would have been bad.
So you match start at the starting one, then you say, right?
Yep.
or start. It's start. I don't care what people call it. It's not a cross button.
If I call it anything but start, I call it plus.
Yeah, I heard cross a couple times.
And then anytime that it comes up with like match and then a number, that's when I switch over to mash and A.
Mm-hmm.
And great.
I chose the wrong arms.
Well, glad to know we both did that.
Yeah, I have 2 chillas.
I have 2 megatons. 2 chillas is far better.
Speedrun's great. I somehow psyched you out. I don't know. I highly doubt that.
I love the fact that I can always find unique ways of making a mistake like that. How that one actually didn't come back to bite me in the backside's beyond me, because I still got an 87.
I got a 77, so. Can you please stop dodging? Oh, whatever, just punch you.
Kid got off 1 good hit. Like, that stopped me from getting the double perfect. God, I've been playing Odyssey too much. I switched over to start mash and start. It's like, that's wrong. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a big difference in mashing the right button. Because, like, between one of my earlier runs and this, it's like, oh, goddamn, Min. Why couldn't you be like...
Oh my god. Min, please, you never do this to me.
Don't worry, she's going to do exactly what she's doing to you, doing to me very soon.
Like, I usually don't dread Min, but that was just the AI said no. We're not starting. Really? I said we're not starting
85,
that.
I'll take that.
I
So
had
what's a good
93
option
first
for
round.
the volleyball game anyway for for arms?
Pretty much with it, it's get whatever the quickest arms you have is. Typically that turns into double chillas, but then you want to start out with a grab and then a regular punch right behind it. And
okay.
RNG, God.
I'm done the second match, so.
Well, here's to hoping you don't have the bad RNG I just got.
I'm versing Mechanica now, so if anything, I'm versing you, so. That's how that works, right? Oh, good. Don't worry. I'm screwed. Have fun.
Oh, are you serious? Right now, the game is just really hating the both of us.
Yep, I got targets. What do you have?
I did too.
Well, at least it's going to be a fair race then in that regard. Because my main concern is during the actual race is one of us will and one of us won't get it. And it's like, well, the race is over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fully prepared for that to happen.
Yeah.
The only... Oh, God, no. Oof. The only redeeming thing is if I would kind of more hope that it happens to me as opposed to you.
Oh, either way, I don't mind. Like, it's either going to be a laughing point or it's going to be like, well, I won because of X. And it's always the case for my races. I am going to lose it. How? How am I losing the points? I lost.
Oh.
How?
Oh, now
well, race is over on that one.
That's the bad part.
Yeah. I didn't think I was missing the targets though.
Like, I'll be honest, I've had runs where I've thought that should be the end of the run just by getting target practice. Like back before I got the 1030 anyhow.
Well, I'm doing it twice now, so...
yeah, that is usually the point where I'm like, oh, well, it was fun.
Why is Mechanica with my butt?
She won't this time, you watch.
I'm just gonna keep throwing her just to...
Because every time I've had the AI do that to me, that's been what'll happen. The AI will curb stomp me that first time. And then the second time, it'll just lay down and let me beat them. And it's like, are you serious?
Why couldn't you do that before?
Yeah. Also, shoutouts to these uh technically
Yeah.
gold splits, even though I recolored everything. So they're blue splits.
Well, I tried to do that, and then I realized, whoops, I have a chroma key. So all of a sudden, the splits started disappearing every time I tried to get a timestamp. I'm like, well, screw that. I ain't doing that. Hi, XL.
There we go.
I'm starting my 4th match now because just all the bad luck.
Like, see, that's the thing that I'm hoping doesn't happen, is that one of us gets that horrible scenario like you just had.
Oh, I'll get it out of the way first then. That's how that works, right? Use up all the bad luck before the good one.
Hopefully.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, XL. Is there a way to skip the ending stuff between matches, like easier, or is it just mashing A still?
It's honestly, I don't even know if mashing A actually does help enough to matter.
87.
I would think it does, but seriously, Lola, no.
Oh, you got Lola. Wonderful. What do I have? Match 5? I have Lola Pop. Are you serious?
I mean, I would prefer to have Lola on volleyball, but geez, she's being annoying.
I prefer not to do
Oh
targets
no,
twice.
no. Let's not say we did, Lola. There we go. Piss. Okay. Okay. Fine, you get that point because I'm an idiot.